that most of our body's functions is regulated by hormones? Stay with your lady Salome in this video as I talk about one of these important hormones, insulin. Stay tuned. Hello, lovely people. Welcome to Ezra Wellness, where you learn proven ways to healthy living. This is your lady Salome Admako. I'm a nurse and a functional nutrition counselor. Hey, today is day number 3. Thank you for joining in the No Eating After Dark challenge. Hey, we are changing our lives altogether. You say, what is No Eating After Dark? Well, if you don't know, the month of November, Ezra Wellness have launched No Eating After Dark challenge, which is no eating after 7 p.m. And a lot of people have joined in. We are all looking to lose some weight before the holiday season so that we could enjoy our holidays. So it's not too late to join in. Today is the 3rd. So join in and let's all do this together. And thank you for signing up and joining in. Okay, I also see that I have some new subscribers. I'm excited to have you here at Ezra Wellness. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. I say share this video, like it, and let's all grow healthy together. If you're new here, you don't forget to subscribe too. Today, I'm talking about insulin. Insulin is a very important hormone. Before the 1920s, people who were diagnosed with type 1 diabetes had a few months to live because in these people, their body was not able to produce insulin. Because of that, they died because they couldn't hold on fat, they couldn't hold on muscle, they couldn't hold on anything. And due to that, they died within a short time. Until the 1921, when insulin was discovered in Canada, that is when people who were diagnosed with type 1 diabetes had a chance on life. Even though insulin is that important, too much of even a good thing could be bad. So people who have type 2 diabetes could have too much insulin on board that their cells are not using it correctly. So today, let's dig into this insulin. So what is insulin in the first place? Insulin is a hormone that is produced by our pancreas. And the pancreas is tucked away nicely behind our stomach in the left side of our abdomen. And this pancreas is not only insulin that it produces other digestive juices and also glucagon and other kind of hormones, but we want to concentrate on the insulin today. What is the function of insulin? Some of them are insulin help our cells to pick up potassium. Insulin also help for the body to reabsorb sodium. Insulin help our cells to pick up amino acids so that when a muscle cell is damaged, the amino acid uptake for repair is stimulated also by insulin. And the last thing I would say is that insulin also helps to regulate blood sugar, which is where I want to concentrate much today. So what happens when we eat? Let's say you get your nice bowl of rice, some veggies and chicken. After you eat that and the body digests it, it's absorbed into your bloodstream, your blood glucose will go up. And when blood glucose go up, it's not good for the body, and the body knows that. Because of that, the body goes to work, releases insulin, and what insulin do is that insulin serves as a key in the back of our cells. It opens the gate so that the cell is able to take up this glucose for energy. Whatever the cell doesn't use is stored up in the liver and the muscle cell as glycogen. And when these stores are filled up, then the body will store the rest as fat. Glucose storing as fat, yes. So this is what happened in the presence of insulin. So by so doing, your blood glucose level or blood sugar level will come to normal. So let's say you have been eating and your blood glucose level goes down, the reverse happens. The same pancreas will release glucagon, and the glucagon will tell the liver to bring back the glucose that is stored back into the bloodstream, and so that the body will get energy again. And by so doing, will also bring your blood glucose to normal. So if the body is working well, this is how the insulin regulates the blood glucose levels. And what studies have shown is that in the presence of insulin, if we eat foods that trigger insulin release all the time, we tend to store most of our sugars as fat because, as I said, high blood sugar is not good for the body. So the insulin will help the body to store it in order to bring your blood sugar to normal. So if you are looking to lose weight, the best way to do it is that to make sure that your blood insulin levels go down. And whilst insulin levels go down, then whatever glucose have been stored will be called upon to be used as energy for our cells. So if you're eating all the time and your body keeps storing, because insulin release means store, and if insulin never goes down, your body will never be able to tap into your stores of your glycogen in the liver, in the muscle, or your fat source to use. That is why this November, Ezra Wellness has launched the No Eating After 7 p.m. challenge. Because if you don't eat after 7 p.m. and you go to bed all the way till morning, you have already gone over 12 hours without eating. And by doing that, you help your body to tap into your stores, because if you don't eat, the insulin will go down. And in the presence of low insulin, that means you're telling your cells to go into the storage and take this glycogen, go into the fat cells and get them and start to use them as energy for the cells. And by so doing, you are going to lose weight. So he's saying, Salome, is it only not eating the thing that will bring down our insulin? Also, what I want to say is that certain foods that you eat would also affect how much insulin your body releases. Studies have shown that carbohydrates is what releases insulin the most. And the carbohydrates, it even depends on which kind of carbohydrates that you're going to eat. Because carbohydrates like your cookies, your ice creams, your donuts, these are simple carbohydrates that the body is able to digest it very easily. And because the body do that, within a short time, you are going to have high blood glucose. And high blood glucose, you're telling your body, the body knows it's not good. It will store it and tuck them away. And by doing that, you store fat. But if you eat a carbohydrate that is complex, like your yam, your sweet potato, your green plantains, these are resistant starches that takes time for the body to break it down. So your blood sugar don't go out too quickly, for the body to store it very fast to promote weight gain. Also, foods like protein have seen to trigger insulin release, not as much as carbohydrates, but it do. So you also want to go for moderate amount of protein to eat so that you don't have a lot of insulin, because think about insulin as your fat storing hormone. And then also the last food I would say is our fats. And studies have shown that fats is the food that triggers insulin the least. So with that said, when you're eating your food, as I always say, you want to go for more of your veggies, which is mostly your carbohydrate, which have all the fiber. And then you want to go with your complex carbohydrate, just a little bit, maybe a piece of sweet potato. You have a moderate amount of protein, and go for high fat, have a lot of avocados, a lot of olive oil, a moderate amount of coconut oil, and those kind of stuff. Use those. If you have a lot of oil on board, you see that it's going to fill you up for a long period of time, and you're not going to be that hungry quickly, and it's going to maximize your weight loss effort. So now you know, insulin equals to storage. So anytime that you're doing anything, putting any food in your mouth that is going to trigger a lot of insulin release, you realize that you're going to store fat at the end of the day. So now you know how to eat the right way so that your body do not trigger a lot of insulin to help with your weight loss effort. Thank you so much for watching this video. Are you new to this channel? Please subscribe, like this video, share it, and let's all grow healthy together. Until I see you in the next video, remember, this is Ezra Wellness, where you learn proven ways to healthy living. Thank you for your time.